Hey, this is Shar with Law for Love, and I just want to share a little secret with you. And that is behind every hyena female is a hurt and scared little girl. See, I learned that about myself when I became very, very honest, when I was the runaway bride, literally for 8 years of my marriage. Every Friday, I fantasized about jumping into my car, throwing my phone out the window, and driving off into the sunset. Like I had it. My husband was just the bane of my existence, and I hated him. Like, let's be real, I hated him. So I was hurting. I was tired of hurting. And I just invited myself. I found somebody's Bible study, a small group of women at someone's house, invited myself there. And the topic of that night was a scripture, be angry, but sin not. And when I had the opportunity to speak in this room full of women that I did not know, I confessed to them that I was the angriest woman in the room. And I explained to them that I was angry because that was the only way I knew how to protect the real me, who was actually a gummy bear. From that day forward, this group of women, who would later become my sisters and my dear friends, started calling me gummy bear. They started calling me gummy bear. And each week, I faced down the anger, the unhealed little girl who was showing up in hyena form to protect the gummy bear vulnerable real me. The me who was tender, the me who was sweet, the me who wanted to just be hugged and loved and embraced and accepted. That me, I had learned how to protect with aggression and dominance. And so that journey through that Bible study was an amazing transformation and really being honest, not only with myself, but being accountable to other people about what was hurting me. Who was that little girl who had not healed? I would come in there week after week. If I had lost my temper that week with my husband, I brought everybody a bag of gummy bears until eventually I started getting a hold of some healing. I started to learn how to forgive. I started to learn how to tell the truth and to stop being afraid of who I am and the fact that I am a gummy bear. And so if you realize about yourself that you are a hyena female or you've been acting like a hyena female, number one, I want to tell you, you really are a lioness. But when you have found yourself neglected, abused, mistreated, abandoned, and no one has taught you how to navigate life carrying that kind of heartbreak, then yes, you are going to use hyena techniques to protect yourself so that nobody ever can leave you again and nobody can ever mistreat you again. And I'm going to leave you before you can leave me, like all of that. That's your default if you haven't been given any other kind of skills. But I'm here to tell you, I am here to tell you, and there is a cloud of witnesses right here in these social media streets that can tell you about those days where I came in helpless, toe up, and pissed because that little girl inside of me was screaming to be healed. And I want you to be encouraged and know that that healing is available for all of us when we begin to tell the truth. It's the truth that you know that sets you free.